This week's edition of Boxes-Lost Fragments is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And as the 4th of July holiday is coming up here in the U.S. and everyone is at their cookouts or picnics or just going out for the evening to watch a good old-fashioned fireworks show, make sure that in all of that summer heat that you're keeping yourself well taken care of, well fed, and well hydrated. And the best tool to keep yourself hydrated is that one product that has all of that great water taste, but still only half of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it is sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone wise on this island earth. This Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Monday night, which means bonbons behind the on the counter, or half price Bonnie's behind the counter with us here as we get ready for another trip into a new game that we are playing called
Boxes-Lost Fragments.
For those not familiar with it, it's kind of has the definitely feel of the Room series.
Yeah, it's absolutely pulling inspiration and mechanics from it, but it's telling its own story.
So we are looking forward to going into this. We did the first 2 levels last week, and this week we'll be starting on level 3, Cognito.
Yeah. It's an update with the story so far. We got summoned to a tower by some unknown named Aurora. Opened the door, found some kind of fancy mask that we're apparently hauling around with us, and got trapped inside. Yay. So now we're climbing stories, solving puzzle boxes, plugging what we get out of those puzzle boxes into various locations on the wall, and finding out exactly what is going on in this tower and maybe who the heck is Aurora.
Yeah. And maybe, more importantly, finding a way out of this place.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there is a significant lack of jackhammers in here.
Yeah, lack of jackhammers, TNT, not even a C4 to be found.
Yeah.
For that matter, we haven't even found C1, 2, or 3.
At this point, I'd take a hammer and a chisel because then I'd at least know that eventually we could get out of here. The walls appear to be stone.
Alright, so without any further ado, since we used all the do making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. There we go, the music is going.
Puzzle box that we already solved on the last floor.
We solved that one.
Still don't know what the foof is up with the mask.
Still yet to see. Alright, let's jump in. And we are here on the next floor. Let's take a look around.
So we've got an elk, a fireplace, a stage, a piano.
Old-fashioned by the look. That may not be a player piano. Never mind. I thought it was
It's got pedals.
Yeah.
But so does a standard piano.
Yeah.
And this thing that followed us from the last floor, and that's our interface.
Alright.
And the elevator. So it looks like...
Is it locked and holding the keys down?
Looks like there's a piece missing, and
Or
it
is it
includes the
missing?
keys, which... Okay, if you know how a piano works, this makes no sense.
Yeah.
Because there should be empty space under where the keys are for the keys to fall down, and the lever arms going right through that plate to the hammers that strike the strings that actually make the piano noises. But this is a game. At least they got the fact that there should be 3 pedals here, correct?
Yeah.
So we need the missing piece of the piano. Something presumably happens on stage.
Anything that we can... Oh! May as well take a look.
Turny, turny, turn, turn. Turny, turny, turn, turn. Turny, turn.
Button.
Button.
Button. Who's got the button?
We got the button. And another slot for a mystery item. That we'll presumably pick up later.
Alright.
And the elk has a hatch.
And something needs to go inside it.
Okay, so we've found 3 of the locations we need to put things.
Is there a 4th? I thought the
Logically-
stage would be something.
Yeah, but it looks like if it is, we can't get to that 4th location yet. It's like the first floor. We can't get to the last item until we've been through some puzzles.
Alright, in we go.
First room was an old world beauty sort of theme. The second was very mechanical electrical. What's the theme for this one?
It was It was not quite. It was steampunk, almost steampunk, but not quite.
Okay, we've got a tiny box and we've got a bigger box, and the bigger box kind of resembles an old-timey radio in some aspects,
Yeah,
but
and we have a
it's
card.
a very clear safe. Card?
Yeah.
Where?
Keep going. Keep going.
Where? Hello. Aurora's activation was a moment of wonder. As she opened her eyes, they shimmered with a strange ethereal glow. The dark energy heart gave her capabilities that transcended human limitations. I had created a being that possessed the ability to learn and adapt independently.
So guess what? We're about to meet Hal's grandmother.
Pretty much. I'm sorry, I can't do that, Dave. Alright, let's look at the tiny box. Okay. We need a gear. And presumably it won't let us unlatch these latches until we have one. There's a gear shape on here, but we don't know what it's trying to do.
Yeah.
I don't think we can interact with this thing successfully yet. What's this?
The drawer.
This?
Will it open? A gear.
Well, ain't that convenient? We need one of those.
Say something about a gear?
Turn. Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
That is no screwdriver.
Kind of a reverse Phillips.
Yeah. Rounded instead of square edged.
Yeah. Does that pull? Yep, it does. Oh. A mechanical container.
Can we? Okay. Tiny handle.
And a small handle.
Can we read this?
Elliott Clockworks Machinery.
Did not register that as being a button. Oh, we're gonna have to remember this, aren't we?
Okay,
So the one that's circled.
That one.
So the one that's circled has 6 gaps inside.
Kind of in the flower formation. Bottom one down there has that Phillips screwdriver look.
And 12 outdoor teeth.
Yep.
Or 12 outside teeth.
Okay.
2 per inside flower thing.
Alright, I think we know where one of the handles goes. Pick a spot.
Got lock picking. And if we go too far, 4th line's good. 5th line is not. And I think it stopped. Okay. So it's 4, 2, and we need another handle.
Yeah.
Okay, the screw pattern is symmetrical, so I don't think that's a clue. We've got something going on up at the very top.
We have at the top here.
Huh. Are we trying to get them all to unlock?
Not sure.
I know we need to get the parity of the top two. There we go.
There we go.
Now we've got the parity where we need it to be on all of them to get them all set to unlock.
There we go.
Center it.
Nicely done.
And now we need something to put between them. We don't have something to put between them, so...
Okay, do those things slide?
We are about to find out.
We found the screwdriver again. Elliott, thief-proof.
We'll see about that.
Alright, so... let's screw that out of the way. Another handle!
Okay, so we had 4, then 2. Let's see what this third one does. 1, 2,
2.
2. One, 2, 3,
4. Alright, let's look around and see if anything came undone. Because maybe it was something somewhere else on the thing. Because I heard something.
Let me reset it and we'll see what it does.
Yeah.
Not seeing any differences.
Alright,
yet.
does anything happen here? What about?
No.
Okay.
Whatever's going on there, it's not interactable yet, still. Either we haven't actually solved this problem, or there's something somewhere else we're supposed to interact with.
We haven't seen anything looking like that gear yet, have we?
No, we haven't. The other possibility is that we haven't correctly solved this.
Yeah. There we go.
Intricate key.
We need it to fit that lock.
Okay, so we need a straight line down and an L coming up.
Pointing up.
From the perspective of the head of the key, but we can't get that perspective. So we need an L pointing the other way, which is this piece, and everything else to go straight down.
Everything else straight down, yeah.
Well, that's a confirmation.
Yep, there we go, perfect. Alright.
We need...
So, can we make those move? Oh.
We can.
Okay.
That's the one that was in the circle. I remember that one being here. Beyond that, I don't know.
There, go here. I'll tell you exactly when you're on it. That one right there.
I think the Pentagon was here, and I didn't know on that one. You still call yourself a thief-proof safe? Elliot clockworks again.
Mm-hmm. A piggy bank.
Wonder where this goes. The only place left.
All right, so before we do, let's take a look at it first. Does anything swing around or open or anything?
That is very firmly bolted.
Yeah. Looks like we gotta break the bank. Smash the piggy bank!
Yay!
Alright, so what does this ring do?
A fancy ring.
Intricate mechanism.
With a little tiny plus sign on the underside.
Yeah. Interesting screw and things
And
that slide
levers.
around inside.
But where does it go? We didn't see anything that matches that.
Not yet. Unless it go... I don't think that would go to that hookup place. Would it go in there?
Maybe. If it's bigger than we think.
Yep.
It is bigger than we thought. Ooh!
What have we here?
Secret door. Secret door. Secret door. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I know, we're just seeing what's there. We'll have to keep an eye out for patterns.
Sticker board!
Mm-hmm. There's probably a pattern hiding somewhere that we're going to need to change that into.
I can't say that I see one now.
I don't see one now. It may not be revealed until later.
Yeah.
Nothing on the piano.
Yeah, with the way this is working, it has to be a player piano because otherwise it doesn't work at all.
Yeah, I agree.
To pull one of my favorite repeated sayings from work, if that's how it's working in the field, then it's not working in the field.
All right,
in we
mouse
go. Back to you, Dad.
My turn to play with the mouse.
Yeah.
Old time radio.
Yeah. I'm not going to go into details with my work, but it does involve a lot of different parts.
All right, we got semi-connections here.
And mapping where they are.
Semi-connections there. 2 speakers.
Music puzzle.
Music on the back. Some stuff there. We got a sliding door there.
Yeah, so between the phonograph outputs and the shape, this is the old-timey radio look.
Yeah, okay. Something's got to go there. There's nothing on the speaker.
So we've done old European stylistics. We've done industrial stylist, steampunk industrial. Now it's time for what comes after. Now try to pull it.
I have found a gizmo.
Antenna?
Antenna.
Okay.
Always gotta look to make sure that there's nothing funky that we have to do with it.
Looks like a light bulb someone took the glass off of.
Mm-hmm. Might go there. Thing on top here.
No.
Nope, nothing on top for once.
That looks like a door.
Yeah, I saw that when we were first going through. It was where I was coming next.
Watermelons, bells, and cherries.
Okay, like an old slot machine.
We'll probably have to use that pattern somewhere.
Yeah, so pink, melon, cherries, bell.
Or maybe it goes in the front. Front and center, on the ground.
Oh, right there, yeah.
Does have a little purple bit.
Yep.
Oh, that's the antenna. Okay.
That's FM. Okay, didn't I see a red band?
Yeah.
On the FM dial as well?
The Forbidden Zone. It is an old slot machine.
Okay.
Oh boy. Well, this is gonna be fun. So we need all melons above, all cherries below. Okay, the bottom row is now correct.
Bingo. We win the jackpot.
I guess. And the jackpot is more puzzles.
All right, before we do anything here.
Okay, in other words, that opens, doesn't it? Something goes there.
Something will go there. I thought maybe these were going to be push buttons.
Looks
but
like
they're
not.
But something opens up there.
So we've got 8th note followed by 2/6. Is that even a fitting row? 8th note, 2/16 notes. So that's a total of quarter note.
Mm-hmm.
Quarter note, 8th note, dotted 8th note, 16th. Yeah, so that doesn't quite form a neat measure unless you're talking 6/8 time.
Yeah.
2/8 notes, quarter, which is a quarter note, a 16th, a half note, and a bunch of 16ths, which doesn't fit anything unless you're doing an over 16th time scale. So yeah, they just pulled random notes.
Okay.
Either the symbols themselves are what matter, or they're not using musical notation.
All right, so let's come over here.
Okay. Oh, we're supposed to get everything to ding, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, we have one gap with 2 petals on the bottom, and one space with 2 gaps on the blue. They have to align.
There we go.
Turny, turny, turn, turn.
Turny, turny, turn, turn.
Little green button. And that goes into a music box.
Yep. All right. Just to see what... Okay. I thought it looked a little small.
Yeah, because that's... If you've ever had a music box,
Mm-hmm.
that is one of the core components that makes it work. Those bumps are the notes represented on the cylinder, and there's
Yep.
a thing like a comb where every teeth that you pluck makes a note when it's pulled down and allowed to fling back out again. That comb is pressed up against the cylinder. As the cylinder turns, those little teeth catch on the bumps and flick, and every flick is a note, and that's how music boxes work.
Here's how we...
You're winding the spring, basically to store
There
up
we go.
energy to slowly turn the cylinder against the comb.
And what do we find in here?
The comb, maybe? Not quite.
Mechanical flower.
I'll bet that's what goes on the top thing.
Yep. All right. So first, let's go up here. Pretty sure that fits in there.
And blooms. But in a specific order, it seems. Almost.
There we go.
Lovely.
And now,
there's the comb.
let us make some beautiful musics together.
Oh, hello. Okay. What's the objective here? Oh, I get it. That is a quarter rest, an
Mhm.
eighth note, and an eighth rest, for
Right.
any of you who don't know musical notation.
Right.
Notice that those are the same tiles we saw while rotating.
Mhm.
We have to get every tile type onto its own wheel and only its own wheel. Or not, because there are 4 slots. That makes sense.
Hang on. No, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
But
But we do need enough spaces to manage everything else, yeah. I think the best way to go about it, I don't know. I thought I had something, but then I realized that it doesn't quite work that way.
all right.
We're just gonna have to flail around until things start coming together. So none of the order rests are in the correct place right
Okay.
now.
All right. So let me bring this down here.
We only have one blank space to work with. Or 2 blank spaces, and I don't know where the other one is. The minute you move the blank space we have off, we have no way to manage anything. Okay, so the other blank must be on the middle wheel somewhere.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. You're not gonna find a blank. Okay.
But now I've got that one stuck over here.
Where's our second blank space right now? On that wheel. Okay, here's what you're gonna do. Move the quarter note onto it. Move it up. Move that one all the way over.
Yeah.
And now put that quarter rest all the way to the side, because otherwise we can't use that space.
Because we gotta move other things around.
And now we've got that piece where we can guarantee we can get it in the right spot once we're done with it. Okay, which tells us that the remaining silver note has to be on that wheel somewhere, which means we just need to line it up with the banked space on the middle wheel. And we have our answer.
And that should do it. I forgot about the second blank on the other wheels.
Although, to be fair, with the way the direction that thing is turning, the comb must be under the box somewhere, because those pillars that were sticking up were not in the right direction.
What do we have here?
There's the missing piece of piano.
Piano keys.
That don't work! They don't work!
Okay, it's not gonna let me turn it. Did we see the next one?
This tower just wants you to keep moving until the end, rather than figuring things out step by step.
Let's bring this over here.
Okay, so it's not letting us play sharps and flats, but it is highlighting certain notes. There's the stage.
Cinema.
Are we going to play at the train arriving at, oh, what's the place?
At the knoll?
No. There was a specific early film I was thinking of where it was a film of a train arriving at the station, and it started with an A, or it might have been a C. But when people saw it, they weren't used to the concept of film, so they completely freaked out on the instinctual reaction of there is a train coming at me.
Yeah. All right. So the piano keys are in place.
Because the human psyche had not yet gotten the sense of this is a flat image, you don't have to be panicked, and in the back of their brain they're going, it's a freaking train!
Yep. All right,
Comprehension had not yet caught up with cognition. Or cognition hadn't caught up with comprehension.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
looks like an old telephone booth.
Vaguely.
From the distance, anyway.
Kind of struck me as a gumball machine, but it could have been anything. And I have no idea what the aesthetic they're pulling for this is.
No.
We've had a safe, we've had a radio that was also...
We got some papers there, though.
Yeah.
A map.
And a stamp.
Top secret.
Of course it's
and
top
a car
secret.
crash. And there was a button over there by it, too.
What button?
That gold button right there. I didn't know if it was a prop or if it was actually something.
That appears to be an aesthetic element.
Okay.
But good try. We have a lamp in 2 colors.
Number wheels?
We have numbers that go only up to 8.
That's something that's locked down, like an atomic symbol.
Now that's a there's a spirograph pattern that you can get to do that, but you have to pick it up and put it down 6 different times. Oh!
Oh, it rotates. Alright, dumb and stupid question. Oh!
Hello!
I was going to say dumb and stupid question doesn't go the other way, but I don't think we're too worried about that now.
So that just did a thing, and I'm not quite comprehending what's going on here, but hey, we'll try. They turn at different speeds.
Yeah. Gotta time it. There you go. Good job. A camera, some pens, and a magnifying glass. If we can use a magnifying glass on those pictures.
Don't think we can lift that up again, so we're not going to be turning. That kind of locked us in place.
Yeah.
I can't tell what's going on here. I don't think we're going to find that out yet. And that needs a key.
Yeah, letters and kind of like a typewriter.
Okay. Camera. Well, that's funky.
Film.
It shouldn't be in there and already developed.
Yeah.
But such is puzzle work.
Yeah.
So we're looking for letters for up here once we get a key. What kind of socket are these looking for?
Like a slot.
Not those, then.
Here we go.
I was not anticipating that. I mean, those decorations looked weird to me, but I wasn't anticipating them actually doing a thing.
Yeah.
Trash, 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 trash.
So it appears.
Untrash. Okay. WS. I presume this goes on here too. Owls? Is that where we're going with this?
Looks like it.
Fingerprint card.
card.
So we're solving some kind of case. RWLS.
That's your code for up above.
And that's what the lamp is for.
Yep.
Don't have a key though, so we can't get to it. Does this drawer give us anything useful?
Yeah, it's like, why did they leave that sitting there?
Odd. My further question, what the foof was this about, will hopefully be answered with a magnifying glass. Four two one eight. A key and
a
another card.
Aurora's presence illuminated the tower, both metaphorically and literally, as her energy source radiated a soft bluish light. She could move with unparalleled grace, and her artificial intelligence was imbued with a profound understanding of the universe. She was not just a machine, she was a bridge between the world of science and the secrets of the universe.
Okay. The problem is the universe likes to keep its secrets for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And then these kinds of stories, that's not always the favor you think.
Yep. Alright.
Okay. Why aren't these circled?
You have to hit the button. Oh, there
okay. That's how it was RWLS, but that doesn't all line up.
Hit the big red button.
Ah! R. We need W to move across. We need L to move across as well. We also need S to get over to here. W is where it needs to be. L is where it needs to be. Is that not the solution?
Alright.
RWSL. These need to be swapped.
Yep.
Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop.
R,
boop, boop, boop.
W.
S.
Okay, it's going to happen automatically. A roll of film.
And that's why we couldn't find the spot for the fourth item.
Yep.
It hadn't been revealed yet.
Let's go watch a movie.
Yay! That hasn't ended up with creepy results at all, ever.
No, of course not.
But then again, we did just plug a bracelet into the head of an elk. How's that for sentences you don't hear every day?
Yeah. What did you do last night? Oh, I put a bracelet inside the head of an elk. It doesn't look like we can run it yet.
Okay. Guess we need this to do things with that in order to do things with those.
Could be.
Well then, it is time to observe this last...
Is that a spade?
Yeah, that does look to be...
I thought it was going to be like an altar,
Card
like
suit.
the Ark of the Covenant or something like that at first.
Nope.
But now on closer look...
Instead, it appears to be somewhere between a card game motif and Rock'em Sock'em knighthood.
Yeah.
Another one you don't hear every day.
Okay, so... Gotta move someone to different places there.
I'm guessing we don't have our game piece for that item yet.
Something's got to go into there. That's not moving.
I'm guessing all those icons flip at some point.
Club.
We have to put in a hand.
Right.
Face cards?
Could be. Let's take a look here.
Okay, here's our start the whole thing off puzzle, I would guess. What happens if you move it up and then click the bobby pin looking thing? Does it do anything? No. Okay. No. There's a switch on the side.
Yeah. Go there. A power source.
Okay.
Hang on, that's not where I wanted to go. Okay, we got one. Hang on. Got one there. Got one there. Okay, we got one in all those 4 spots, so that's not it. Okay. Alright, now back to our lap around. Alright, let's go back up. Let's go up top here now.
Surrounding a jester in a cage. And we can't move him up and...
Yeah, that is a jester. I thought it was a king first. Okay.
Nope, we've got a cap and bells. Oh, hello. You just have to click turn every single combination once. Why do only some of them work? And sometimes... You're hitting the knights, not the corners.
Oh.
Hello, fool. His neck is a gear.
Yep.
There's the king's crown.
King's crown.
It's got teeth on the underside of it.
Nope.
Does it go in one of the gold slots rather than the blue one? Okay. It goes there.
Yep.
There's the king.
On his throne.
On his wheelchair throne. Diamond.
Small diamond.
Which is going to go in the spade.
Yep.
Whoa. I don't know what we're trying to do here.
I'm trying to see.
We trying to block every light or let them all shine?
I don't know. I guess those are on up there too, aren't they?
This is a case of not clearly communicating what we're trying to do.
Okay, that one is...
That one's crooked. We're missing something here.
Yeah.
I think we need more information before we attempt this.
Yeah.
Which leaves the question, where does the power source go? Does it go in the Knights game? Is that what goes in the blue slot?
Could be. Yeah, it's got the right end there, doesn't it? No.
Does it go behind the Knight? Okay.
Okay, we've already done everything. Oh, hang on.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. It's looking for a tinier heart.
Oh, it's a heart shape. Let's come over here. Alright. We got a 4 clubs, king of diamonds, ace of hearts, jack of clubs, 7 of hearts, queen of diamonds.
I have a thought, but I could be wrong. Which face did we find the king on?
Oh, good question. I was gonna go for one of each suit.
Okay, so the 4 of clubs is correct. Which makes sense because this is the club's face and we're being asked to find 4 cards.
Yeah. Okay, the ace has a diamond, right?
The ace has a diamond in it. Okay, back up.
Uh-huh.
Let's figure out logical reasons for what should be where before we just try every combination
and brute
force this thing.
All right.
I would like to try to understand.
I'm going to pull those out, leaving the one that we know we've got correct.
Okay.
That's the method of my madness right there.
Clubs, we're being asked for 4 cards, so there's a logical reason for that.
Okay.
King. This was the diamonds side.
So that would mean king of diamonds is one of the cards.
Theoretically, yes. King of diamonds, and it is to that side.
Sounds good.
If we're correct about how this works.
Mm-hmm. You got it.
We are correct.
All right.
So we need information regarding the heart and information regarding this used to be the spade.
That used to be the spade. Now.
Therefore, this has to be the spade. We have 2 options, the ace and the jack. This has to be the hearts.
Yeah, that has to be heart.
And that's our only option.
Right.
So it's either the ace or the jack. My guess would be jack, because the fool is facing this direction.
The fool is facing that way, and the fact that there's a knight there and the jack's the closest thing we got to a knight.
Yeah. I've never been completely certain what the jack was supposed to be medieval-wise.
Jack is also known as the knave.
Yeah. And knave kind of fits with the fool.
Exactly.
The 7 of hearts is wrong. That's weird.
Alright, so that means it's got to be one of those 2, so.
It's either the queen or the ace of spades. It's possible we just don't have enough information. But we still also have to figure out where that power source goes.
Yeah.
And I don't see anywhere we haven't tried.
Okay, so We know it's one of two cards, so we just gotta put one in.
Are these lights even evenly spaced? Because that lines up there.
No,
That's...
well, the things on the rings are not evenly spaced.
I'm trying to figure out if this is a symmetrical puzzle.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's what I was trying to figure out myself.
Because those are the largest gaps roughly lined up. Just don't have information.
Alright, let's go back to the cards. We know it's one of two. Start with the ace.
I just don't get why. Or maybe this is intended to be trial and error.
Okay.
Ace of Hearts. Is that what goes here?
Probably. Let's take a look at it. If it does anything funky. Yep.
The Queen.
Small figurine. That probably goes on the blue spot.
And this is why it's what it is.
Alright.
Okay, so this is now... I'm guessing the goal is to get to that gold slot without the knight catching us.
Mm-hmm.
Like a spot that the figure near the queen is adjacent to, just to see if that's how it moves. Like the bottom corner, let's...
Oh, okay.
That's how it works. You can traverse one line at a time.
Okay. So that's what happens. Okay.
That's the trick. You have to get him to follow.
Ah, almost had it. I should have gone the other way.
Yeah, but you've got the idea. Diagonal. Ah.
Ah!
Almost.
Oh, that's not a stop it going spot.
No, it's not.
Nope. Oh, I forgot about that diagonal there.
Yeah. We figured out how to survive the first few moves he makes.
Ah.
We're getting closer, though. Once we're trapped in that corner, we've lost.
I know. Ah.
We've lost.
Yeah. I was just trying an alternative strategy to see what would happen.
I have a thought, but I don't think it's gonna work.
All right, go for it.
Okay, the only way we can get any kind of progress out of him is if we go up. If we go straight, then he just takes one of these two spots and we're dead.
Right.
So we know this has to have something to do with how we start it.
Right.
So where can we go from here? We have only one choice.
We only have one choice.
We've tried everything we can going here.
Mm-hmm.
So if we go here, then we're just stuck between that.
I got an idea.
What?
Go to there. Now go up.
Now we have a lead on him, and he can't get ahead of us with the diagonals, but he's there. Dang it.
All right. It almost worked. We just got to make it... Okay, let's do like before and get us back to here. Unless you want to try something else.
I don't know if this will do anything.
Yeah.
That's it.
There you go.
That corner had to be the key.
There we go.
I just made the wrong move. I should have cut the diagonal.
Yeah. Okay, no worries.
There's a related puzzle to this having to do with painting pieces and checkerboard patterns to see what moves are and aren't possible. Nearly every space on this board has a certain parity, and this corner provides the one opportunity to mess with it.
Right. All right, do it.
That was the goal. We have to get him to chase us.
Right. All right, so do it again.
How did I do it?
All right.
Was it?
It was down. Because he's going to go there. The only way he can't get you is now across. Take the diagonal and you're a step ahead of him.
I knew that corner had to be key.
Yeah, I knew it was something with the corner, just couldn't figure out what.
That was a difficult puzzle, and that's probably going to be the clue we need to solve whatever's going on with the diamond.
All right, so...
Can you flip the lower one over?
Yeah.
That's the slot it has to go into. Power source.
Yeah, probably goes in there.
That's a lot bigger than it was when we pulled it out. I think they're cheating.
All right, now...
Now we actually have a puzzle to solve.
Now we have a puzzle to solve.
Hit all the mirrors.
Yeah.
So we start by finding a way to let the inner circle let everything through. Okay, inner circle solved.
Oh, wrong one. I'm getting better at these.
Yay! And the fool vanishes to be replaced with something smarter, presumably. A remote.
A remote control.
And those are the prongs we found in the table.
Yep. That would be the ones.
Alright. Back out. And put
Now,
that in the
let's come
table.
over here. And let's watch us
It's it's an early 1900s home theater system. It's got a shiny play button and everything.
I guess that's Aurora.
Must be.
Doing something.
At this very table. It almost looks like a loom, except
Yeah, that's
she's
what I was
using
thinking.
egg beaters.
Yeah.
There it is.
Bingo.
So the only dark ones are top, then lower 2-2, and then a T shape.
Yep. All right.
Or at least an L shape.
So.
That stays dark. That stays light. Yeah.
Right?
No.
Yeah.
Light
one?
everything but the top corner. Over. Down one. Dark. Over one. Dark.
Okay. And this one is...
And we have another token.
We have a token.
And we still don't know what's up with that freaky mask.
Yeah.
Not a sign of it yet.
Maybe that's Aurora's face.
If it is Aurora's face, then we didn't see it on the bot. We've seen Aurora's hand. We've seen Aurora's image.
Yeah, I guess it's not there. So.
Unless they ripped her face off.
All right.
Which is a little weird, but she is a robot, so who knows?
And thus we finish Cognito.
Move on to Fractus.
Going up.
I'll bet Aurora's in that tube.
Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me.
Whoa.
Completed.
Continue.
Further up and further in. Got a city model. And a doorway.
Okay.
Oh, sure. Now, wait till I turn away. Now you open.
Going for a classical inspiration, are we?
Okay, nothing.
Now, what all we got in here? We got you staring us down still. Got a big fancy crown in a box in the back corner.
Yeah.
Can you say
Egyptian
the
statue.
room 3?
Yeah.
So we've got a ship, we've got those spires. So where in this mess might we expected to find a socket? Can the gear at the bottom turn? Okay. So something needs to run across on that boat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if something gets loaded over here. Oh.
So something gets placed on those hooks,
Right.
lands on the boat, goes across on it, and through that gate. Another piece of track gets plugged in on that big gear.
Yep.
Something else gets plugged into that tower.
Yeah.
And then probably the fountain, if I had to guess.
Something there. I just figured let's look for turny things now.
Yeah. And then we'll get to see inside the gate to get our token.
All right. Your turn. You have the helm.
Straight into the classical studies.
Yeah. Go right towards some sort of Parthenon.
Okay, I can already see them trying to hide symbols back there.
Yep.
We can't quite make them out, but we can kind of make them out.
Something slides around. Or slides in or slides up.
It ain't moving yet.
I thought maybe they went up like that to unlock it. Oh.
We're gonna need to take a closer look over here. Oh, hello.
Alright. Kappa. Epsilon. Delta.
Nope. Not Omega.
delta. You hit it right. And this needs to be epsilon.
Door handle.
Door handle.
This door? Or a different door?
Different door.
Different door. That door. Well, let's look around the backside first. Okay, we've got Greek keys forming a spiral.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got both. I can't remember.
Up there.
I can't remember the term I'm looking for, but these are the two different styles of Greek relief, which is just one is the background and one is the foreground. I want to say it's red face, but I don't think that's right, because that would mean this would be blackface, and that's not what blackface is.
Mm-hmm.
Might be red figure and black figure. That's what it was, I think. This was black figure, and one came before the other, because black figure was basically drawing on the black, and red figure was dealing with negative space, which is harder, but gets you a lot more detail and control.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have that keyhole here. I'm not seeing any figures other than the fighters and the, I'm guessing, muses.
Yeah.
Something funky is... Okay, so the lyre is just a piece that's sitting there. Well, time to plug some handles.
Yep.
Turny turn.
Slidey slide.
Shooby-shoo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. More black figure. Okay. You go there. This guy's just in your way, isn't he? Oh, the background is also doing a slidey thing. So that's fun. You go there. You're clearly here.
You go there. There we go.
And everyone's in place. Nice lyre music.
We got a chariot.
We've got Pan. Or at the very least a satyr.
Yeah.
Looks like he's ready to take off as soon as he gets a rider.
As soon as he gets a passenger.
Pan versus Ares. Interesting development.
Mm-hmm. Slide and slide.
And the amphitheater exposes more seating.
Yep.
Can we borrow your shield? It's so pretty and shiny and focused on. Can we please borrow your shield? Fine.
Alright. Can I make a suggestion?
Suggest away?
Let's take a closer look at the lyre.
It's got a switch. Key! I always forget that that's an option. Shooty shooty.
Crossbow. My favorite weapon in Skyrim.
Hello.
Yep.
We've seen that shape.
Yes, we have.
So this isn't just a chariot, it's a crossbow chariot.
So.
And we gotta shoot it at something.
But I'm not seeing a target. Oh.
At this point, I'm just random firing. Unless we can stop and turn it. Which we can't. How do we take your shield? Or is that our target?
There you go.
I'm pretty sure we know what I'm firing at.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot! Oh, I have to be hitting the trigger.
Practice shots.
No? Okay, so we have to get rid of the shield, or I'm shooting at the wrong thing.
Or do you have to hit him and not the shield?
This is as far as I can turn it.
Okay.
Which might be slightly faster. Okay, so the shield is a problem, and we don't know how to get past it. We don't have any more items.
Alright, see if those slide up. Nope, okay.
Must be something we're missing.
Yeah, what is it? An angle. And then not the shield.
No, the thing is aimed at him, his shield the entire way around. We have to move that shield first.
Alright.
But we can't. Don't understand. Hello.
Okay, hang on.
We found a thing.
And that fits the... There's notches on the door.
We're sneaking up from behind.
Bet we are.
Or we're doing something unrelated first. We're navigating a maze.
Yep.
But we can't go down.
There you go.
Unless we click this. But we can't click it while I'm on it.
Yeah, so we have to go back up and get it so it'll... yeah, you need to do that. There we go.
That straight piece wasn't going to get us anywhere.
No.
I've done enough of these puzzles to know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a scrolling maze. Well, good thing we picked the right path.
Yeah, it looks like it. So far, so good.
How long does this maze go? Up.
Or you could have gone up and around like that way. Alright, now you got a shot.
Right in the bum. Kill the Minotaur.
Kill the Minotaur. Kill
we
the
get a
Minotaur
Trojan.
we have.
We get a Trojan
get
horse.
The horse figurine. Cool. Alrighty.
It's beautiful. Well, we know what goes on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now the doors are just rotating.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of altars.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go ahead and put this where it belongs.
Alright, horsey, you want to go for a ride?
Someone order a Trojan horse with everything on it?
On it and in it. Presumably. We row the boat forward. Horse moves on. And the door closes
There
behind.
is no turning back. Alright, so we have... It definitely looks like it has an altar kind of look to it.
Might be a sea thing. Bottom decoration almost looked like a fishtail.
Yeah, true.
Nope, it's just a fancy curlicue. So we're moving slightly forward in standards of
Alright, what we got here?
aesthetics. It would appear to be a pretty rock
Yeah.
on top of a box.
What we can't do anything with. At least not yet.
Military cap.
Yep.
Conductor's hat. That thing on the front looks important.
Yeah. But what's underneath here looks even more important.
Fancy disc. Honestly, I expected it to have a note under it. We've been getting one like every other thing.
Yeah, I haven't seen a note in a while.
We're
All
due.
right. Screwdriver. I'm pretty sure that disc goes there. I want to take a look at everything else.
Can those rotate?
Yeah. That was the next step. Here we go. Hey, cranky
And
wheel.
now we know what goes on the front of the tiny box.
Yep. Oh,
There's our
a
note.
note. We haven't seen one in a while.
As Aurora delved into the vast archives of human history, she observed the human need for higher power throughout history, and intrigued, began to ponder. Could she shape the world as she pleased? Can we take a hammer to the mask now? I feel like that would be the wise choice.
Alright, I want to come here first.
We've got a railroad aesthetic. Tiny badge.
A small badge. That's going to fit in somewhere.
We've got some adapting. We've got some work to do before it'll fit.
Okay. Alright, we got to get these in a certain order
Let's see.
that we do not know of yet.
Does the badge work as a screwdriver?
We'll find out.
No. Does pushing the tiny circle do anything? No. Okay, so it's not an indentation thing.
What do we have here?
A tiny switch.
And a button.
And a tiny screwdriver. Solid wood.
Yeah. I'm sorry. No piece that we pick up is beyond suspicion.
Another badge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have a theory about what's going on the front, but it depends on what our options are. 5, 6. 1, 2. No, because there are 2 6s. It can't be ascending order.
Okay.
There are also 2 8s.
Yeah.
So there must be something we haven't sorted out yet. Okay.
Well, let me go there.
We're not seeing those symbols anyplace else. Try playing around with them and see if it does anything.
Ah.
That'll do it.
All right, so we need that one.
Yeah. So that needs to go in there. We know we need the sun-shaped one down there, so we need to pull that one next. Yeah. So it's just pull whatever one shows up under the one we just pulled.
Mm-hmm.
The clue had to be somewhere.
Yeah. There we go. And let me guess what goes there.
Only place left for it.
The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Choo-choo.
Looks more like the station than the train itself.
Yeah.
We have access to the windows now. And the badges have their place.
Yeah. That will cause it to open.
We had the rail car in an earlier puzzle box.
Yeah.
Now we have the whole train.
Yep.
And the train set is about to have some fun. Huh. Okay.
Oh, I see what it is.
Now there's tracks on the train, and the train is on the tracks. And the train tracks on the train are tracks trained on the train. Do I know what I'm saying at this point? No.
All right.
Wait. No, yeah, go.
Bingo.
You were thinking of a different last move than I was, and I was like, wait a minute. No, that also works.
Down into the tunnel we go.
And back up with a carriage.
Yep.
And another puzzle. Gotta love how the table itself is part of the puzzle. Oh, it's one of these type of puzzles. Everything moves at once. You have to get everything in a specific setup. Okay, where you are now, move left once. Other way. Okay. I saw how it could be solved, but now I'm not sure quite where to go. Down once more. Now you've got them on 3 different heights. Up once.
Yep.
Left one. Left twice now. Keep going. Twice.
There we go.
Then back.
And then back once. There we go. Sorry about the ad break, everyone. Price of doing business with Twitch.
There's our bridge.
A model figure. Alright, I'll let you do the placement.
Alrighty. Oh, right, it's on this side of the room. It's been on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
The last 3 times.
Alright.
In goes the bridge.
Flip, flop.
And now we need a way to move the horsey up.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't get one of those.
No. Not yet. Where are we at time-wise here?
9 o'clock.
10 after 9.
Yeah.
We go
We
ahead
can finish one, maybe both puzzle boxes, and then the last episode of this will be the first of doors.
It's up to you. Or we stop right here because we got 2 more here, and then we have
the final level.
Final level for doors.
If you want to stop here, we can stop here.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Story
See
notes.
what we got.
Yeah, the story notes page. That's convenient for people who are doing it episodically.
What's that?
They have a page for story. They had a page for story notes in the menu.
Oh, I didn't see that. Let me pull it back up. Take a look. Hey, Esla, thank you for coming and joining us here. We're going to open up the game up real quick because she saw something that I didn't.
Continue.
And then we'll quit.
Yeah. So that's presumably the notes we found.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the pause menu.
I know, I'm going to make it think we did something here first. Nah, okay.
Story notes. Reviewing everything we found.
Oh, these are all the cards that we found then.
That's nice.
Yep.
If there was one feature I wish the room had, it would have been this. To be able to go back and review all the notes.
And then we
found.
don't have...
We don't have the last...
Alright, so, alright. Now we can quit.
Yeah.
And it'll bring us to here. So, all right, thanks a lot, Asla. That was some pretty challenging ones there this time around. They're getting more difficult as we go, which is nice.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and switch back to the other screen, and we will figure out who we're going to be kind to and raid here in just a moment. Let's see who's on that we know. Alright, Curly is on. She's probably like everybody else in the known universe playing Elden Ring LD DLC right now. Yep. Let's see who else. About I want to go visit. Alright, let's go. We're gonna go visit Curly. She's a good variety streamer, former ballet dancer, now streamer. So we will go there. So scheduled the rest of the week. We should be back to normal this week. Wednesday night will be Baldur's Gate 3 as we continue our story, The Legend of Ben de Mustaine. We've just defeated the Steel Watch. And now I think we're ready to go after Lord Gortash to try to get the other Netherstone. We're also going to probably be trying to rescue one of the high-ranking members of the Flaming Fist, who's been wrongly arrested and needs to be on the behalf of Archduke Ravengard, who we rescued last week as well. He wants us to rescue his second in command, and that's where we'll be heading this week. And then Saturday, hopefully 1 p.m. on Saturday on Wandering DM's channel, we will be doing Scion, Birth of New Gods, where I'm role playing Finbar O'Dowda. He is a Irish literature professor, but he is also a son of one of the gods out of the Celtic pantheon, Ogba, in fact, the sage god, the god of wisdom and knowledge and all of that good stuff. And currently, we are trying to save the world of the living by preventing the destruction of the world of the dead. Go figure. Interesting things are happening as we're working our way through the underworld.
Anytime you're in the underworld, something's gonna happen.
Yeah, so we'll be doing that on Saturday afternoon. Then Sunday night, catch us for Grappler's Keep. We're 4 weeks away from our next premium live event. We'll have that. That's going to be coming up here shortly, as well as we will be having a gauntlet match to determine the new bearer of the Men's Hunter's Mark, as Rulem cashed it in last time but failed to defeat Novar Xanentron, so Novar still holds the belt, but we need a new bearer of the Hunter's Mark. So just like what we did with the ladies last time we were on, we'll be doing the same thing for the gents this time around, a big gauntlet match. So that'll be happening Saturday. Then we'll be back here on Monday for more of Boxes, as we probably will wrap the game up this coming week. Then we'll do the other game that the same company has out,
Doors,
called Doors. So the Doors Paradox. So that should be interesting as well. We're anticipating some
kind of the same
stuff in the same vein here
line
on that.
The room went. The room started with puzzle boxes, and suddenly we were flipping through doors in the second one. Here we're starting with boxes again and doors in the second one.
So we'll see what happens with this. Looking forward to that. So that is going to be the plan. If you like what you see here, join us on our Discord. We have sections where we talk about the different games that we do to show off creative endeavors and stuff like that. We also have a special section called the Prayer Closet. Here in this household, we definitely believe in the power of prayer. We believe that it's real. We believe that it's powerful. We believe it and know that it works. We've seen it happen time and time again. So if you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it there in the prayer closet, and we'll be praying for you. And this just isn't a thoughts and prayers, then nobody does anything. I keep a list on Evernote on everyone who's on my prayer list to keep track, and you will go on to there. Which reminds me, I have someone on another stream that I was watching that I need to add to that prayer list. So because of some stuff going on in their life. So if it's something that's a little personal and private, and you don't want the whole internet knowing about it, then just use the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as what we call an unspoken request, which means God knows what it is, you know what it is, we don't know, but we don't have to know. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we'll be praying for you just as hard as if we knew what was actually going on. So if you'd like that kind of spiritual support, please take advantage of that opportunity and do so. So let's go ahead and raid Curly. Get that going. So until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi, or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays, but there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.